We're going to turn now to Yang Yuguang in Beijing. He's a professor at the China Aerospace Science and Industry Corporation. Professor, welcome back. You watched the docking closely. Your observation, sir, as a space expert.
Yes, I in the studio of CCTV and watched the whole procedure of the docking. It's really impressive. Although I've already watched that 6 times before, 4 automatic docking and 2 manual docking. But this time it shows that we've already well mastered this technology. And in the future, I believe all the docking will be more precise because we've already improved the measurement of the docking procedure. Both the microwave reader, the LiDAR, and also the CCTV cameras have been already been well improved. In the future, our station will also use the similar technologies.
Professor, my colleague Sean Calebs was here for Monday's launch. He's in the studio with me, and he's got a question for you as well.
Thanks for joining us today. What do you think that people are going to look for from this mission in the next 30 days? What are some of the most critical things that are going to go on? What kind of experiments are going to be taking place in space to build on this as they begin setting up for the first space station?
Well, good evening, Sean. You know that for any human missions, human flight missions, the most dangerous part is the launch and also the re-entry. And also docking itself is really relatively dangerous. So we've already passed the most dangerous one. And in the near future, in the next 30 days, they will perform many experiments. Perhaps they will be very busy. And of course, during this procedure, we will have many medical experiments to check the cardiovascular status and also the other medical experiments to check the reactions of human body in space for a midterm stay. That will be a very preparation work for the future space station, because in the future space station, we expect that each expedition team will stay there for half a year, very similar to that in the ISS. But what can we meet and how can we solve this problem? We still do not have the abundant experience. So this time, a midterm stay for 30 days will be a good chance for us to solve these problems. And I believe my colleagues in space will have these kind of experiments together and do have some solutions for these problems. Of course, they will have plenty of physical exercise in space, such as treadmill and bicycles, to keep their muscles strong and to prevent the loss of bones.
Professor, can you talk about the preparations these astronauts went through? A month in space is a long time. It's the longest manned mission for China in space. Clearly a remarkable achievement. But talk to us about the preparations and what it took to get them to this stage.
Well, to stay in this space laboratory for 30 days, they should do a lot of preparation work. For you see, the Shenzhou spaceship and the Tiangong laboratory forms a combination. The combination is quite different from an independent flight, either the Tiangong II or the Shenzhou spaceship. So the management, I mean the attitude control, the power supply will be in charge mainly by the Tiangong II laboratory, not by the Shenzhou spaceship. So after they have already entered the Tiangong II laboratory, they will do many status checking and also switch some buttons and to change the status. Both the astronauts not only have the capability to perform the manual docking, but also can be recognized as manager of the combination. So this kind of work will be ensured their safety and also the normal operation of the combination. Besides that, they will also do many preparation work for the experiment. You see, we've already have announced that we will have 14 experiments on board Tiangong II. Some of them cannot be performed without the attendance of astronauts. For instance, the making of materials, we have 18 materials to be processed, and with 6 of each group. So the change of groups must be achieved by the astronauts, and also the cultivation of plants like the rice will be attended by the astronauts.